If you're a student who is in year 12 and the holidays are now over and you've done absolutely nothing or didn't do as much as you planned on doing during the holidays, then this video is for you. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to go over the 5 things that you can start doing from now to save yourself and ensure that when you go back to year 12, or maybe you're watching this when year 12 started already, it's to ensure that the holidays aren't going to impact you because you did literally nothing. Okay, so this video is going to be straight to the point. It's very important. Make sure you take notes and, forget the notes. Make sure you actually do what I say. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Number 1, the first thing you need to do right now to save yourself from the fact that you've done absolutely nothing during these holidays is to just forget about the past, okay? This is probably the most important thing in this video. It's forgetting about the fact that you've done nothing during the holidays. Because right now, I guarantee you, if you actually care, at least, you feel some sort of regret. You feel regretful of the fact that you didn't do the work that you said you would do. You didn't actually put in the effort. At the very least, you didn't change yourself, right? The problem with that is yes, the regret is good because that's how you're pushing yourself to do better. However, if you let that regret eat you, then you're not going to do anything. You're going to give up. You're going to be like, screw it. What's the point of me trying? The holidays have done nothing. I'm cooked. There's no point in me trying anymore. But you have to understand how stupid that is, okay? Because you're going to let 3 terms or a whole year just go away just because you messed up this one holiday. It's just stupid, right? So right now, I want you to seriously write down to yourself, like actually write this down to your own personal journal. Yes, I have done nothing during the holidays. Yes, it is my fault. However, I'm going to move on now. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. Do not let the past impact your future because that's just silly, right? So right now, I want you to mentally tell yourself, yes, I've done nothing during the holidays. Yes, I messed them up. Yes, I was a complete waste man. That's it. I've learned my lesson. Now I'm focusing forward. I'm moving forward. Don't look at the past now. That's it. Please just get over it. It's stupid to think about now. Get over it. Okay? That's the first thing. So now that your mind is fresh, now that your mind is completely, on a clean slate, you've not been, you stop beating yourself up because you've done nothing. The next step, the second thing I want you to do is to organize your life ASAP. Organize it. I want you to clean your room. I want you to clean your desk. I want you to clean your digital workspace, your computer, your folders, all that stuff. I want you to get your books ready, your books for each subject. I want you to get your textbooks ready. I want you to get binders for your subjects. Whatever you want to do, that's completely your choice. But the point is, organize the hell out of your life, okay? Because if you organize your physical space, it's going to reflect in your mind and your mind is going to be clutter-free, okay? And that in itself is going to signal to yourself that that's it, I have a fresh slate now, okay? And this is something that I do myself to this day, right? Not only do I do it in year 11 and 12, till this day, when I feel like I've done nothing, when I fall into ruts myself, I always, first things first, clean my physical space, clean my environment, because once I do that, my mind just refreshes itself, okay? So that's step number 2. Number 3, set goals, okay? This is extremely important in getting your ass up and fueling your inner drive and motivation. Set your goals for this year. Set what goal ATAR you want to achieve. Set what marks and rankings you want to get for each subject for this first semester or first term, whatever you want to call it. And then I want you to not just do that, but also set goals for other aspects of your life. Health goals, other goals. Like, for example, one of my goals in year 11 and 12 was reading every day for 30 minutes, exercising 3 times a week. Whatever you find necessary, set the goals for that. And then I want you to write to yourself why you want to achieve those goals. Okay. So for example, in my case, let's use a practical example. I wanted to achieve a 95 ATAR. That was my actual goal. Why did I want to achieve that goal? The list goes on. To get into my desired uni, to study my desired course, to prove all those people who said that I wouldn't do it wrong, to make my parents proud, to prove to myself that I can do it. The list just goes on. But the point is, set the goal and then write to yourself why you want to achieve the goal and be completely honest. Completely honest. This is for your eyes only. So don't restrain yourself from writing things. Just be honest. Why do you want to achieve this thing? And you want to make it so freaking deep that there's like a fire underneath you that just like gets you to do the work. Okay. Now, once you've set this goal, I want you to stick your goal ATAR on your wall. Okay. Write your goal ATAR on a piece of paper or print it out, whatever you want to do, and stick it on your wall or on your whiteboard. Doesn't matter where it is, whether it's, on your bedroom door, as long as you see it every single day. For me, I would honestly recommend you put it on your desk where you study. So every time you feel like slacking off and not doing anything, you look and you see your goal ATAR. Put your goal ATAR on your wall. And also, I'd honestly recommend you put your why on your wall too, so you can read it every single day and see it every single day. Okay. And one last thing for setting goals is I want you to take your phone. Okay. I want you to open up the alarm app, so the clock app. Let me open up right now. And I want you to set an alarm for when you wake up. So for me, when I was in 11 and 12, it was 6 a.m. Okay. 6 a.m. And I want you to title it Read Goal. Okay, so can you see that? Read goal. And then I want you to set that to repeat. So you can put repeat here and put that every single day. Yes, that's exactly right. I want you to read your goals every single day. So sorry, I didn't show you the other part. I want you to set one for morning when you wake up and when you go to sleep. I want you to read your goals 2 times, yes, 2 times every single day. I don't care what it is. Okay, that's number 3, setting goals. So far, number 1, forgetting about the past. Number 2, organizing your life. Number 3, setting the goals. Now, what you want to do with the little days that you have left of the holidays, or if you're watching this when year 12 has already started, you can still do the same thing. It's fine. You can use your weekends or even after school. I want you to get ahead. Okay. Now, before I teach you what to do to get ahead, understand that you're not going to be able to get ahead too much because you didn't do much in the holidays, but that's fine. This is still fine. You can still get ahead. What I want you to do, something actionable you can do right now. The minimum you can do is open up the syllabus for each of your subjects. If you just go online and search up your subject, your year level, your state, and then syllabus, it's going to come up on Google. Then I want you to open it up and I want you to just read through the syllabus of what you're going to learn in school for this year. So for example, this is the biology one. Okay, I'm going to open it. I'm going to scroll down to this for the New South Wales syllabus, by the way. So if I open this up, scroll down to, for example, okay, this is the modules I'm going to be learning. Okay, so I'm learning module 5, that's heredity. Let's say I've done that in term 1. Okay, I'm now learning module 6. Then I'm just going to read and highlight and analyze. Just read ahead. Yes, you're not going to know what the hell you're reading, but that's the point. It's called subject scoping. It's where you're pre-reading what you're going to learn. Okay, so I want you to read ahead of the syllabus of the topics that you're going to learn first thing. So that's getting ahead there. And then I want you to start actually creating active recall questions and studying, even if it's just by reading. Yes, that's not an effective method, but just by reading at least get an idea of what you're going to be learning. Okay, now I always say this and I'm going to say it again. Even if you're just ahead by 1 dot point, it's better than not being ahead at all. So don't worry about the fact that, in the holidays I said I was going to get ahead so much, but then I get blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about that. Like I said, first point. What was the first point of this video? Forget about the past. Just start getting ahead, even if it's just by 1 dot point. Okay? And then finally, this is very, very important. Finally, what I want you to do to save yourself from the fact that you've done nothing during the holidays, to save yourself from just failing year 12, is when you're in school, make sure you stay on top of everything and you use your weekends to get ahead of the content. This is extremely, extremely important. I've seen this happen so many times where a student, because they didn't do anything in the holidays, they mentally tell themselves that, you know what? Because I did nothing in the holidays, there's no point me trying in now in year 12 because I'm just going to fall behind anyway. And then what happens is they get lazy, they don't do anything, they fall super, super behind, and they end up doing terrible in year 12. Why? Not because of the holidays, it's because of the way they responded to the fact that they did nothing in the holidays. Right? So please, when school starts, yes, I understand you've done nothing during the holidays, whatever. When school starts, make sure you're on top of everything. And from the very first day of school, get ahead. From the very first day, get ahead, and actually start studying from the very first day. Okay? And if you do that, it's fine. Okay? It's fine it's fine that you didn't do anything in the holidays because at least you're starting strong from the beginning. But the worst thing you can do is start school weak and fall behind from the beginning. That's the worst thing. Okay. And sorry, one other point I completely forgot to write down here was to design your new life. Okay. So, I completely forgot to mention this. I want you to design your new life. And what I mean by that is I want you to write down the routines that you want to follow when you start school again. So what's your morning routine like? What's your after school routine like? Open up a Google Calendar, block that in. And what I personally use, I have a doc right here. It's not going to show in the frame, but I go on a Google Doc and I map out my routines and I print it out and stick it on my wall so I see what my routines are. Okay? Because remember, If you stay the same, you're going to get the same results. That is the worst thing you can do for year 12. Regardless of the fact that you didn't do anything on holidays, the worst thing that you can do this year is to stay the same as last year. So do not do that. Make sure you're changing yourself, changing your habits, changing your routines. Okay? So there you have it. Those are the things that I want you to do right now, whether you've started year 12 already or whether you have a few days left of the holidays. Let me just do a quick recap for you. Number one, forget about the past. Forget about the fact that you've done nothing. Don't let it mentally burden you. It's too late. You can't go back in time. Just forget about it. Number two, organize your life. Organize your physical space. Organize your computer. Organize your subjects. Organize literally everything. In that way, you're organizing your mind. Number three, set goals. Set goals for everything. Your goal ATAR, your goals for this term, everything like that. Number four, and also forgot to mention, design your new life too. Set out your routines, set out the new habits you want to build, etc. Number four, get ahead. Start getting ahead, even if it's just by one freaking dot point, even if it's just by reading the textbook. Doesn't matter, just get ahead of something so that when you get to school, it's not like you're clueless. Okay? I don't want you starting school clueless. And then finally, when you're in school from the very beginning, from day one, make sure you stay on top of everything. Make sure you continue to get ahead. Make sure you start doing those past papers. Make sure you start studying from the beginning. Okay? And there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As you can tell, I was kind of speeding it up. I was getting straight to the point because I want you to take action. I don't want you to meditate on this. Please just take action, okay? I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below. If you like this video, there's literally a button to show me that you liked the video. So please make sure you press the like button. Subscribe, once again, if you found this video helpful. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.